Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Here we are going to be taking a look at the back nine of the Rocky Mountain Tournament Pro Division Weekend Round. This first hole is a little brutal with the headwind, but I have two shots for you. And then I also have two shots for you on hole 11 and using a Win 5 ball. I know some people do like to use them, so I think it is a good hole to use it on. So on hole 10, this is going to be a more safer option. We are going to start with our quarterback having our blue ring against the rough at the bottom of the +1. That's using a QB 9 or 10. If you have a QB 7 or 8, you're going to start at the bottom of the +5 using one backspin, 3 left spin, and then you are going to switch to your extra mile or APOC, and then the adjustment is P2 plus 10% at max, and we are using outer wall left curl, and then do your best to hit perfect. Our target is 282. That's pretty much where I was every time. And then with our thorn, we are going to do a pin check. Here I have my white ring touching the cup. So I could just tell you drive distances. It'll be easier here. 280 will be 86% slider, 281, 84% slider, 282, 82% slider, 283, 80% slider, 284, 78% slider. And then I'm using 4.2 backspin with 2 right spin always. Unless you hit great, then you may have to change the right spin. And I actually did have to use left spin one time when I did hit a great left. And then the adjustment, I'm going P2 plus 60%. And then you want to look at the ball guide. I'm offsetting right and through the hole. So just make sure you really watch that if you want to play this shot. And then for a shot that really could not get out of the rough until I got a lower wind here in live play. So I would recommend if you have a luminary type ball to use it, you are going to use max top spin, 1 right spin, and then look where my guide was when I was extended out. It like goes into the tree. And then I'm adjusting P5 plus 10% max, and then also you can look at my curl. Full overpower, full slice to the right. Then you can see I just get through. But I will warn you that this shot does stay in the rough most of the time. So that's why I try to find an alternate shot. Even that shot is very tough to drop. So I personally like this one because I could hit great, or not great. I could hit perfect out of the rough. And I feel fine trying to hit perfect. So, but I know that shot's not for everyone, and I don't want to put out a shot where you're hitting up from the rough 90% of the time. So I did try to create a more safer shot and one that is not so risky. And then the EB chip here, I just played this 15% at club. And then if you are hitting out of the rough, just put it on the edge of the cup and hit perfect. For hole number 11, this is using a Win 5 ball. I believe I did the Win 5 first. We are using 4 backspin, 2 left spin, and then I'm setting my green ring to touch the rough. This shot is risky if you do hit great or if you do a bad pull. So make sure you do pull this one straight. And then I'm going P3 plus 5% at mid. If you are going to favor any pull, make sure it is a 1201, because if you pull an 1159, you're going to pull too far up and you are going to miss the rough. And you'll see this one hit dead center and drop for the hole in one. So again, just be aware that this shot is risky. but this has came in the most consistent. I've tried pulling the yellow back, and I just like the green ring. So be sure to pull straight. Favor a 1201 if anything. Guide through the hole. 4 backspin, 2 left spin. Same thing here. P3 plus 5% mid. And this is definitely a hole, like I said. If you have win 5 balls and you just have them stashed and you don't really use them too much, like I don't. I have whatever it was, 168 of them just sitting. Definitely use it here. This is a hole and a rare hole in pro where I usually don't ever use a win 5 ball, but this is where I would.